Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of Outcasts make their way around the western Monarch's Bluff. And the zealots of Coconut Wireless take control of the island's resort destination of Ebonscale. KOTT News were on the scene at the Medicinal Hot Springs and got a few words from the Coconuts. Congratulations on your victory here in Ebonscale. The Bamboo Forest Preserve is yours. Forgive me, I was down in Monarch's Bluff covering the outcome there. Wouldn't have expected the B team of Strawberry to go down before the third period, but in the gate and on the flag you are. Would you care to take us through the strategy you employed to get it done that quickly?
Yeah, we ran it down. And then we ran it down. That's the strategy. To run it down.
Oh my gosh, man. Congratulations, guys. Dude, seriously, how'd it go down out there? I mean, 20 minutes, so that was it, huh? Sweet.
Yeah, so, I mean, we took point phase in 5 minutes. Can only speak for side gate. We won our side gate pretty hard. And then we came in bottom of point, won that pretty hard. And at that point, it was just a respawn game for them, and we didn't allow them to regain control, and that was it.
Was there anybody out there who really outperformed themselves tonight?
Yeah, KOTT pocketed the hell out of me, so big shout out to him.
Earlier in Monarch's Bluff, Evil Ping debriefed us regarding their outcome. Over in rapid fashion out here on the western Monarch's Bluff, would you care to take us through what the action was out there?
It was an aggressive battle. We tried a little bit of a different strat this war, try and mix things up a little bit, but we were still able to execute well enough to get the job done.
Indeed. With it over so quickly, I hesitate to ask this because I'm sure I know the answer. Was there anybody out there who really stood out in their efforts?
Well, Panda Uchiha, I don't even know if he was in this war, but he's the greatest bow player, dex player, melee, blunderbuss player that's ever played the game, even if he wasn't there, and muskets. Even if he wasn't there, he still carried us to victory with his inspirational speeches and leadership.
Indeed, indeed. I see now that you have 5 territories, controlling very much about half of the island, I would dare say, and 2 big fights tomorrow night, 3 total. Are you prepared to take those all on?
We're going to make some good strategic decisions, John, about which fights are important to us and which ones are not. I think we've got some good targets out there, and I think we're going to have some interesting strategies that are going to keep people confounded.
Turning to the weather, and the sun continues to break records, circling the planet like a boss. But look out for those corruption invasion forces rising up across 20% of the island after sunset. 4 more lineup submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Up first, the Marauders of bottom of B-tier Dodgers attack the Covenant forces of Outcasts for control of the rain-drenched mountain region of Morningdale. This pivotal declaration may not have been as dramatic as everyone was making it out to be, but now that it's here, these 2 forces can fight a doubleheader. The Zealots of Outcasts may be the ones not showing up tonight, depending on their mood. With 2 fights at 9, 3 fights in total, they may give the Dodgers a 30-minute timeout. Meanwhile, the Marauders of Iron Reavers assault the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen for control of the secondary oil reserves of Cutlass Keys. In the step-up match of the night, the Iron Reavers see if all their training in the Marauders' mosh pit by the fort will pay off with a successful fort phase tonight. The kitchen staff of JDB have prepared the bouncers at the velvet rope surrounding their fort, curious yet cautious about the improvements of the offense. Simultaneously, the Syndicate members of Pharmaceuticals assail the Covenant forces of Outcasts for control of the always contentious Restless Shores. Big Pharma knocking on the door of Restless Shore, looking to take advantage of a distracted Outcast crew and scatter themselves all over the beach. But will Outcasts prioritize the defense of the recently acquired Restless Shore, or will they be coerced into another fight elsewhere? In the nightcap, the Covenant forces of Outcasts attack the Marauders of bottom of B-tier Dodgers for control of the bear-infested deep forests of Brightwood. Whatever decision the Outcasts make earlier, they'll have a fresh offense to take their frustrations out on the Dodgers with. who should have their entire defense available as well. The shenanigans of the previous hour will make for an interesting headline tomorrow, but the final fight of the night should make for an entertaining fight. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.